are going to be making today a little quilt patch with a pledge on it. So each of you are going to do an individual square. You're going to have your earth shape in the centre. Your pledge is going to be something to do with the environment.
To make the quilt, we got a piece of recycled fabric.
We're going to put all your patches together.
And we made like a small circle out of it,
which represented the earth, and then we wrote a pledge.
Other countries are going to take on this idea, and kids from all over the world are then going to be making pledges.
You guys are showing that one person, yes, it's small, but one person as a group can make a big difference.
I'm very concerned about the polar bears especially. The sun is getting hotter, temperatures are rising, ice is breaking.
They're losing their habitats quickly, and if we don't act fast, they could become extinct.
Imagine little kids in the future going, "Oh, I want to see a panda," and it'll just be, there are no pandas left.
It's like so much garbage everywhere, and it's just not cool. Pollution, oil spills, all that stuff it's just horrible, especially all the plastic bags in the ocean.
In my neighborhood, nobody recycles, and it's just everywhere you look is just garbage on the floor, and the garbage is overfilled.
I do fear for the future of the planet because it's our home and we need to live here, so we need to start changing what we do.
At school we study the environment, we talk about global issues, and it's good for them to be able to put into place something solid that's going to be shared around the world, and their voices are going to be heard.
We had to make a pledge.
And then we wrote a pledge.
We wrote our pledge.
For me, the main purpose is that those pieces were put together to make a community piece, and that really symbolises for them that they're in this together. They've got to work together to make a difference for the environment, and their pledges really is their promise to be able to make a difference.
I pledge.
I pledged.
I pledge.
I pledge.
I pledge to recycle as much as possible.
I pledge to put all my rubbish in the bin.
Keep the lights off when not being used because it saves electricity and all of the fossil fuel.
I pledge to drink tap water instead of bottled water.
Before we leave the house, we unplug all like the computer cords, cell phone cords.
I pledge to walk or ride my bike instead of using the car whenever I can.
Educate my community to recycle more.
I pledge to turn the computer off whenever I can.
When I'm brushing my teeth, I keep the water off. I keep my showering time to a limit.
To teach my family about global warming and how to save the planet.
To save the earth.
Well, making a pledge is important because you make a goal and you try to achieve it, and it's also saving the environment at the same time.
The pledge is important to the kids because it's given them a chance to do one little thing and put it out there for everyone to hear and see, so that they can then follow through on that and contribute to keeping our environment nice and clean and a good place to live.
Everybody from around the world is going to make a small piece of the quilt. It's going to be a humongous quilt.
And we will be sending it to our world leaders.
And other people are going to see it and they're going to start doing it too.